Hello and welcome to Scaling Complex Biologics, strategies for cost-effective bioprocessing in an era of therapeutic innovation. I'm James Crossbane, your host for today's session on Bioprocess Online. We're excited to welcome Mita Giuliani, Senior Vice President and GM of Bioprocessing at Ecolab Life Sciences, who brings over 25 years of global experience in pharma and life sciences. In this 15-minute webinar, we'll explore how Ecolab is helping manufacturers scale complex molecules like bispecifics and antibody fragments while managing purification costs. From Purolite resins to modular process designs and digital transformation, Ecolab is driving innovation across the bioprocessing value chain. I want to thank you, the audience, for attending today's event. This is live, so we do encourage you to participate. Ecolab has provided a few resources for additional learning on the page. They've also asked a few questions of you. Please take a moment to answer those. As my interview with Mita progresses, we welcome you to submit your own questions via the Q&A box. Don't worry if we're unable to address your question. I'll be passing them all along to Mita and the Ecolab team for follow-up offline. They're looking forward to connecting with you. Now let's get started. First, tell me a bit about your background, Mita, why you joined Ecolab, and why the company's mission excites you.
Hello, my name is Mita Giuliani. I have over 25 years of global experience in pharma and life sciences, including leadership roles at Sanofi, Roche, Merck KGaA, and now Ecolab. I've had the opportunity to support the development and manufacturing of drugs, especially biologics, across developed and developing markets. Currently, I have the privilege of leading the bioprocessing business at Ecolab. Throughout my career, whether in pharma or now in tools, my purpose has really remained the same, helping bring life-changing therapies to people who need them most. I came to Ecolab Life Sciences because of their mission, protecting what's vital. That deeply resonated with me. As I'm working in life sciences, this mission becomes very personal. We are not just optimizing processes or improving efficiencies here. We are helping to get life-saving therapies to patients who need them the most. What further attracted me to Ecolab is its commitment to consistent long-term growth, about building something sustainable, something that will have lasting impact. Every day, I get to work with teams who are solving problems that directly impact human health. That combination of purpose, growth potential, and meaningful work, that's what gets me so excited about what we are building here.
Thank you so much for sharing a bit about your background. Now, could you tell us what role does Ecolab Life Sciences play in supporting global bioprocessing operations?
I would say that producing life-changing medicine is complex, expensive, and time-consuming. Our customers face immense pressure, not just around quality and speed, but also ensuring supply security and business continuity. One critical lever is dual sourcing, qualifying multiple suppliers for the same raw material. This helps mitigate the risk on the one hand, but adds significant complexity to the operations on the other. This is where Ecolab comes in. Our resin portfolio provides proven purification solutions that meet the highest quality standards while supplying dual sourcing strategies. Beyond the resins themselves, we bring deep technical and regulatory expertise to help customers through process development, driving cost efficiencies and faster time to market. We recognize that resins are just one piece of the puzzle. As needed, we bring in other capabilities to help address broader operational challenges, and this can include contamination control, water management, and additional Ecolab solutions. Ultimately, our focus is on helping customers navigate these complexities so they can get therapies to patients more efficiently.
Excellent. Thank you for that. Now, could you tell us about current industry trends and the challenges in it that you're seeing?
Sure, I'm seeing two major forces reshaping the industry right now, James. First, there's intense pressure to reduce manufacturing costs without sacrificing quality. Companies are exploring process intensification and other approaches to boost their yields. But it's a delicate balance. You can't compromise performance for efficiency. And of course, changing processes is time consuming, especially when regulatory approvals are required. Second is the incredible diversification happening in drug pipelines. We are seeing antibody fragments, multispecifics, and other complex molecules that are holding amazing promise for treating disease. But previously, you could not produce these drugs at scale. Traditional manufacturing approaches have often led to low yields and processes. So you have this perfect storm: pressure to cut costs while working with increasingly complex molecules that are harder to make. That's exactly the kind of challenge that energizes our team because solving these problems directly impact patients' lives.
Bringing it back to Ecolab, could you tell us how Ecolab is addressing the unique challenges that you've outlined?
Sure, we tackle both cost and complexity through our innovative resin solutions. Let me start with cost reduction. Cost efficiencies are increasingly important to pharma manufacturers. I'll take two examples. First is Gen 2 processes, where companies optimize manufacturing approaches for successful drugs. And the second is biosimilar production. As originators come off the patent cliff, manufacturers face intense competition and need to make affordable drugs while protecting margins. Our resins are essential in both cases. This is because we support the development of these manufacturing processes that optimize economics while maintaining the same therapeutic performance as the first gen products. We are making this possible through real, measurable process improvements. Our resins increase binding capacity, so customers process more product per cycle, reduce the number of cycles needed, and reduce unnecessary purification steps. At commercial scales, these are not just incremental gains, they translate into millions of dollars in production cost savings. And the bottom line, we are seeing real results. Through our integrated offering, we are seeing large pharma customers save anything between 1 to 3 million per molecule and cutting timeline by up to 6 months. And I would say that's really meaningful. Let me now talk about complex molecules. Complex molecules present some of the toughest purification challenges in the industry: aggregation issues, difficult separation, and highly variable product characteristics. Each molecule can behave differently, so manufacturers need flexible tooling that can adapt to these unique requirements. So we've developed a toolbox of resins to address this variability. For instance, we have resins designed to bind regions associated with fragments and bispecifics with significantly higher dynamic binding capacity than traditional options. This can meaningfully improve process economics. We've also engineered resins that can support elution at higher pH levels for FC-containing molecules, which can enhance monomer recovery and reduce aggregation. The goal is to give developers the flexibility to screen and optimize their processes, especially for complex diseases where development timelines matter most. The crux is when purification challenges are solved more efficiently, therapies can reach patients much, much faster.
That's a great strategy. Thank you for sharing that. Now, could you tell us a little bit how manufacturers and CDMOs could control costs while improving manufacturing efficiency?
This is the challenge keeping our customers up at night, James. Meeting increasing demand while controlling costs and staying compliant. Traditional thinking says you choose between cost and efficiency, but that's really a false choice. The real opportunity, in my view, is downstream purification, which can often represent more than 50% of manufacturing costs. That's where smart optimization delivers the biggest impact. We focus on three areas: extending resin life cycles so you can dramatically lower cost per batch, building durability so resins can withstand aggressive cleaning with less replacement and downtime, and working directly with customers to optimize parameters. And I would say we are seeing measurable productivity gains. Also, in addition, our bioprocessing application labs act as an extension of our customer teams. We are providing hand on technical support for process development and optimization, essentially giving CDMOs and manufacturers additional lab capacity and expertise without the overhead of hiring or expanding facilities. For CDMOs, these improvements create a real competitive advantage. This is because developing robust platform processes that standardize workflows that can be applied across multiple molecules enables better pricing and faster turnaround times. This helps our customers win and keep clients in an increasingly tough environment.
Thank you so much for that, Mita. Looking ahead toward the future, what role is digital transformation playing in the future of biomanufacturing?
I would say that digital transformation is fundamentally reshaping biomanufacturing across the pharma industry, driving improvements in efficiency, quality, and speed to market. Biopharma companies are adopting the use of software platform to reduce compliance risk, drive quality improvements, and to optimize operations. We are seeing a major shift across the industry. Manufacturers are moving away from the old test at the end approach to systems that monitor everything in real time. This means catching issues immediately rather than discovering problems after the fact, which obviously saves both time and money. I would also say that companies are now sitting on mountains of production data, and AI is helping them actually make sense of it. We are talking about predicting when equipment might fail, optimizing yields, and spotting quality trends before they become problems. It's transforming how consistently we can deliver therapies to patients. Here's something interesting. Regulatory authorities are embracing this digital shift. Electronic batch records and automated documentation are making submissions faster and more reliable. Plus, you get a complete, unchangeable audit trail, which gives everyone confidence in the data. Digital transformation is not just about new technology, it's fundamentally changing how we manufacture biotherapeutics. And that means we can meet growing patient needs faster while keeping quality and safety at the forefront.
All right, bringing together everything we've talked about today, what makes Ecolab Life Sciences a strategic partner for executive decision makers?
Executive decision makers, such as C suite executives, heads of purchasing, and heads of MSAT, need collaborators who can see the bigger picture and act as truly strategic partners. They're looking holistically at operations and seek partners who can help reduce cost of goods because every percent of saving matters at scale. Customers need that end to end comprehensive solution that ensures quality across their operations. Different suppliers have different strengths. I would say what's unique about Ecolab is that we can address needs across the entire biopharma plant, from water systems, contamination control, downstream purification with our Purolite resins, cleaning and sanitation solutions, and digital monitoring capabilities. Ultimately, it's about being invested in our customers' long term success because we are working with them collaboratively to solve complex challenges and deliver measurable operational improvement, which impacts the bottom line. That shared commitment to getting vital therapies to patients is what drives everything we do.
Thank you so much, Mita. That's going to be all the time that we have left for today. I see a lot of excellent questions still coming through. Please rest assured I will be passing them along. Mita or someone from the Ecolab team will follow up with you offline. Mita was able to provide us today with powerful insights on how Ecolab Life Sciences is helping manufacturers tackle the dual challenge of cost and complexity in biologics production. From innovative resin technologies and process intensification to digital transformation and global support, Ecolab is enabling pharma leaders to scale breakthrough therapies efficiently and sustainably. We hope this discussion sparked ideas and offered practical strategies for your operations. On behalf of the Ecolab team and Bioprocess Online, I'd like to thank you for joining us. Have a wonderful rest of your day.